Good morning, rockers. We're taking a look at today is the third and final piece of that realistic system that I got recently. It's model number SCT-16. It's a dual capstan cassette deck. I'm not really sure what that means because it's not auto reverse. Usually the only time you see a unit with two capstans is if it has auto reverse. Unless there's something I'm missing, or maybe I'm just uneducated more than I think. But yeah, I can see a belt lingering around right in here. So that tells me that this unit doesn't work. I'm hoping it's going to be, a relatively simple fix. It's a shame that this set didn't come with the matching 8-track player, but it did not. You can wish it did all you want, but that don't change the fact that it didn't. And it did go left and right record levels. I'm not really sure what this thing back here is for. It doesn't really have a label on it. Just, I don't know. Interesting. You can get zoom in there. You see it? Just a clear plastic piece with a red line. I don't know. Not sure. But your left and right usually move together. Unless you hold one back, you can get away with, doing it like that. Gotta watch that thumb. I cut it open yesterday, or 2 days ago, actually. Your output level, so you can adjust your volume output during playback to your receiver or other amplification source. Get your piano keys, so you got record, rewind, play, so to make a recording, these two. Fast forward, stop, pause, and eject. It's pretty slow, advertises full auto stop, has a very soft eject, which is a good thing. Your typical tape counter, your Dolby noise reduction, FM, out, in. 3 EQ settings, but it looks like these two are the same. Looks like it's 70, 120, then 70 again. Has three type tapes. You can play type 1, type 2, or type 3. See if the record light works. Sure it does. I don't see why it wouldn't. Yep. Excellent. Has decent sized VU meters, which is good. That's always a plus. I like VU meters. I think most of you guys would agree with that. Pretty nice looking VU meters, honestly. I don't know why I'm going to even bother putting a tape in here, but I'm going to. A decent power button. Bob Seger tape in and see if it plays. Well, it's not going to, I can tell you that. Nope. I don't know if you can hear it, but you can hear the motor trying. I'd be willing to bet if we take this apart, the belts are going to be off or completely disintegrated into gummy goo, unfortunately. That's a tale for another day. This one apart and see how bad it actually is inside. Alright, the back of it. Again, has the model number. Realistic SCT-16 stereo cassette deck. Has Dolby FM calibration right here. And your preamp out left and right. And your auxiliary in for recording. And your typical tape jack, which I should get me some of those just to make it easier. So it is in mint condition, which is one of the really good parts about this. So if I can get it fixed up and working properly, it'll be a great addition to any system that I have that doesn't currently have a cassette player, which I'm having a hard time down here because that Pioneer 6161 I just did, that's doing its own thing too. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong here, but that Marantz I have upstairs is freaking dead on every time. I love it. But mechanically, the Pioneers, I'm just not having any luck with them right now. I don't know why. I did what I could. I did what I know how to do. I'm at a loss. I need to find somebody else that knows more about that than me that can fix it up for me. But hopefully these are a little bit easier to work on mechanically. Hopefully it's going to be just change the belts out, do a speed calibration, maybe a head cleaning, and let her rock and roll. That's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, these old decks really do make good recordings. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool getting a 3-piece set. And actually, I still got the receiver on my bar too. So, like I said, they looked pretty good together. Honestly, it's a shame they're not the same physical size. I wish they made them bigger. Like I said, I really do wish I had the 8-track deck too that came with it. But you can wish all you want. It doesn't change the fact that you do or don't. So, that being said, guys, I think this is as far as I can get for now. I mean, she is pretty clean, even inside. It was well. I've been told it was always well taken care of. Like I said, I work with a guy whose dad owned this. Yeah, the heads are good. Yeah, it does have 2 capstans too. Yeah, I don't know what the benefit of that would be. Maybe some of you guys would know. Yeah, they won't even raise a mechanism until you. Hey, look at that. It's not even coming up. Weird. This thing is definitely an interesting design. What's the neat thing about these old tape decks? They're all different in their own way. There's so many different designs and so many different, ways to do the same thing. But whose is actually the best? I'd say it's going to be more in the electronics than it's going to be in the mechanics, but some of them sure do look cool, this being one of them. I wonder if Realistic did make one of the slanted design loading mechanisms. Anyway, I'm rambling, getting off the topic here. That being said, I've been up since 1 o'clock yesterday, worked a 12-hour shift. I'm ready to get some sleep. Anyway, guys, peace out, rock on, and let me know what you think. In the meantime, until I start to dig into this a little bit more. Probably be the last time you see it for a while. And then, of course, once I get everything going, I really want to demo this whole entire system for you guys, with nothing else but the components I got it with, and including all the components I got it with. So exactly as I got it is how I want to display it and show it off a little bit. That being said, rock on. Catch you next time. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your week.